Ragazza, namaskaram. Let's do another story. Goodness gracious. Man, I talk all quiet because I'm like, oh no, is someone gonna hear me? Give me a sec. Okay. So I'm recording this back to back. I didn't even start editing this song while I was telling this last story because I was too busy trying to connect everything. Anyway, oh my god, that's loud. That was louder than the fattest fat boy. 1977. What a beautiful year. 100 years ago. I mean, I'm not from the future. Anyway, let's randomize this. That Nelk story. See, I wanted to say with some more energy, but I was kind of like whispering. I was like, is anyone going to hear me? Oh, should I just... Okay, I guess I'll just tell this weird story. It's a dream story. All right. So I had this weird dream when I was like, holy, must have been grade 8, grade 7 or grade 8. And the vibes, the weird vibes, man. You know, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre family, Resident Evil 7, is it? That family? Those weird families, the like cannibal families. And they're just like, you're gonna die. I do it. You're not supposed to be here. And they're just crazy. Crazy ass stuff like that. So I'm at school. I'm at my elementary school. And we're all just chilling. We're all just playing at recess. We're like, let's do this. Like Buddhists. Not like just do this. Because gosh dang, buddy. We'll do that later. Or the Judases will come in. Like, I don't know. So anyway, we're playing. We're doing our things. Everyone's just playing at recess. And at the elementary school, there's like, you go out and there's a cement area. A small cement area. And then a giant field. And usually when it was raining out, we'd be forced on the cement area. Like everyone. Like 300 kids would be forced on the little cement area. So we don't track in mud in the school. Anyway, so we're all on the cement area. And there's snow where the field's supposed to be. There's just snow. And down in the distance, where this field's supposed to be, it's all foggy, quote unquote foggy. It looks like it's fog. Well, it is fog, but it's the sky. Because we start going, let's go down to the field. Let's go into the snow. And we just start running down a hill. I thought it was a field of snow. But we get to the snow where it starts, and then there's just a cliff, like a steep cliff. And I remember all of us just running down it, like 40 kids were all like, It is also lost in me, no. So this fog I saw was the clouds, because like that's how high we were in the sky, I guess. So we're just running down, and I see this kid. We'll call him Miggy Ziggy. So Miggy Ziggy's running down, and like I'm running down, and I look to my left, and I see Miggy Ziggy also running down. Like there's a bunch of kids running down, but Miggy Ziggy's the one who is the one who captured my attention. We captured one's attention because this kid's running with a full cast on his leg. And I'm like, how's he doing that? What a legend. So we get to the bottom, and as soon as we get to the bottom, I look, and none of the kids are there anymore, and I'm alone. And it's this wall of snow, basically. Like that's how steep it was. So I'm not getting back up there because this thing was like 400 feet high. Like I'm like, Jesus Louise. And then I look all around, and it's just a soft blizzard with desolate miles and miles of untouched snow. And I'm like, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. So, wait, what? So we get down there. No one's there anymore. I'm alone. So I'm like, okay, let's go. I'll find something. So I start walking, trudging through this snow, trudging, and I see a train track, and I'm like, here, a train track, and it's right beside the train station. I guess it's the train station, and this is just the only thing in this huge, I don't even want to say field of snow, this plain of snow, this land mass of snow. And you can't see 20 feet in front of you, maybe 100 feet in front of you, whatever, because it's all snowy, blizzarding. So like I had to be walking and then just come up on this train track and the quote unquote train station, which was a bar, saloon, restaurant hybrid from the 1850s. Like this place was wood. This place was just wood. Log. Not even wood, log. Log, okay? So I'm just like, what in the world? I go inside, and there's people in there having a good time. This place is just it's not fancy in there. It's not run down. It's just plain. And the people are plain. Some are wearing cowboy hats and stuff. There's like a country thing. I don't know what the heck this place was. And I'm just like, what the hell? And I started talking to some people, and they're like, they were nice, but I was creeped out. But they were nice, and they didn't mean any harm in this dream. But I was just creeped out. I was like, bro, you guys creep me out. And I guess that was my issue. I was scared of nice people. I judged them by where they lived and how they looked. Like, I don't know. I was just like, who the hell lives here and is normal? Where do you guys go after this? How is this place so busy? There's nothing that I can see for miles, even though I couldn't see 100 feet in front of me. So there was probably stuff just down the train tracks. I don't know. But this was the only thing in the world right there. There was no parking lot. There was no road. It was pure snow, train track, and this big log hybrid thing. Train station, hybrid bar, hybrid restaurant thing. Saloon. So all these people who were in there walked there through this snow as well, from wherever they so came. So like, I gotta go. There's nothing here. Like, I don't know what the heck you guys are gonna do for me. See, talking about this dream makes me realize what the heck was in my heart at that time and now that I must clear. So I get to leaving. I get on to leaving. I get on to bucking off before it got dusty. Anyway, I open the door, and all of a sudden I have rollerblades on, and I start rollerblading down the train track because I'm magnetized to it. First, I'm like, I can't rollerblade on the snow, so I'll rollerblade on the train track, and as soon as I step foot my rollerblade on the train track, I was magnetized to it. And then I turn around, and a few of the people, the guy with the cowboy hat, and a few other people, like two ladies and the guy with the cowboy hat, that's what I remember, came out the front door too and just watched me and said, "We're like, oh, come back, what we're doing?" And I was just like rollerblading backwards, magnetized to the train track, away from them. Like, oh, yeah, I'm okay, I'm good. I did that, but I don't want to get friggin' eaten. I don't know what's going on. Who are you? Are you guys serial killers? Is this my whole family? I don't know what's going on. Do you guys live here? Have you guys eaten in a while? Do you guys trip out at someone coming in from out of town? Do you take kindly to strangers? I do, but I don't know if you do, so I don't right now. That's how I felt. And that's how I felt. So anyway, I start rollerblading down these train tracks, and then when I get far enough away from the saloon thing, when I can just barely see it out of the snow, or covered by the lizard, these rollerblades just kind of shatter off into pieces, into their factory pieces. They just kind of break off, like Forrest Gump's leg things breaking off when he was running. And then I could get off, and I started trudging out, back out into the snow, continuing on. And then I come across this one house, cabin thing. Just a small cabin. It wasn't a cabin, but it wasn't a house. It wasn't a shack. And it was run down, kind of, but not really. Anyway, I get up to this, and they have a porch, tiny porch, with one payphone on it. A payphone, not in a booth, just on a pole, and a little phone booth. Not a booth that you step in, but like a little booth, like a little display, a phone display. And it said payphone on the side. And I was like, what the heck is this? So I just walk in the door. And it's a kitchen right when I walk in. A rectangle kitchen, one wall, and a doorway into another room. Now think of the top, think of an E, the capital letter E, okay? And now, you know how the middle line is shorter than the two top lines? Now, take those two top lines and make a vertical line and draw it down, and it connects each top line. So it's like a square with a little line in the middle that doesn't touch the other end. You can picture that? A square, one square, with a line in the middle. So that's the floor plan of this place. 2 rooms like that. I walk in and it's a kitchen first. This kitchen has so much stuff in it. It's not fancy, I mean. It just has so many pots and pans and spices and foods, and there's an old lady in a dress just like, in her food, doing stuff, making dinner, pots on, the steam's rising, blah, 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 the bubbles are boiling, it's a black pot, the most classic thing. And I'm like, me oh my. She doesn't even look at me, doesn't even acknowledge I walked in. She has glasses, gray hair, she's big, and she has a classic grandma dress. So I walk into the room. I walk through that little middle line where the opening is, and in that room is just one guy, pot belly, wife beater on, tank top. Wife beater sounds so weird, but that was the vibe of this guy. Like it was like that. It like seemed like that. I don't know if he beat his wife, but he did. What he did next is weird. And I walk in, and they have the classic TV with the classic 2 antennas, the box TV with the frickin' curved screen, the dials and wood, and the little grate speaker on one side of it. One couch, guy sitting with his beer. Looks like he lives on that couch. Looks like he's ingrained in that couch. Like that couch is him. He is growing into him. He's morphing into the couch. Okay. Stains on his wife beater. I don't know what pants he was wearing, but they were dirty. This place was dirty. This place was dirty, but it wasn't unhomely. Like it was a home, but they just lived in it, and I guess didn't. You know what I mean? Those homes that are just dirty, but they're not that dirty, but they just lived in. And there's a few plants. There's the back door, or the back window, or sliding door. And a baby's crib. So let me explain. I walk into the room. Right in front of me, so on the left wall is the TV. On the right wall, a little in the middle of the room kind of is the couch. And then right beside the couch, obviously at the back wall, is the sliding door. With big plants beside it. And then closer to that kitchen wall is the baby's crib. And there's a baby in it. And I just walk up to him to say hi or shake his hand or something. And when I take 2 steps towards him into the room, like as soon as I enter the room, this guy, like, bro, this guy turns to the baby, looks at me, grabs the baby, and puts the baby's head in his mouth and starts chewing on the baby's head. Like it was a chew toy. And this baby's head doesn't break. No blood, no gore, just rubber. It was like his head was rubber, and I was like, so I turned, bro. Oh yes, the classic Resident Evil 7 family, okay? That classic Texas Chainsaw Massacre family. But it didn't seem like it was that cracked out. But it was like nearing that state. Like these two and that baby. We're probably going to evolve into that. So I turn the gosh dang heck around. And I, goodness gracious almighty me, jog out the power walk out the front door. I kind of look at the lady, she's still cooking, like she doesn't care. She's like, I know, my husband does that. I don't know what to do with him. I get out, turn the porch, grab that payphone, and I start trying to talk on it, and someone's talking to me, I don't remember, but someone starts saying something. I didn't call anyone. I think I maybe pressed 911 or something. Or maybe I just picked up the phone, I just put it to my ear and said, hello. And someone starts saying something. And I don't remember. It could have been someone from the school. Like, where are you, Devin? And I'm trying to talk to them, and they're like, are you there? Are you there? Like, they couldn't hear me. I was like, this is crack that Fortnite, my guy. And I put the phone back on the hook, and I jumped off the porch, and 𝚘𝚊𝚌𝚘𝚑 starts sprinting further out into the snow. And from then on, I do not remember what happened in that dream. I probably woke up, or something different happened. I don't know. I might have just continued running, like the same way I was going the whole time, which was away from the school. I think I came up to the wall again that we all ran down. And then I tried climbing up it, I think, maybe. Couldn't. Actually, yo, this is coming back to me. I might be making this stuff up, but I think it's coming back to me. It feels like it's coming back to me. But I did make it up. I made it back up. I made it back up to the school. I climbed. First thinking, like, I'm not going to be able to do this. And then as I start climbing, realizing, oh, you just got to start. And it's not that bad. Okay, I can do this. And I got back up, and everyone's there. Miggy Ziggy's there with his cast. All the kids are there. And I felt like one of those kids who, like, everyone's like, we're all going to jump, okay? We're all going to jump in the pool. And everyone goes, and one guy jumps, and everyone stays back and pretends and starts laughing, like, ah. So I felt like you all tricked me. You made me go down. But it's like they didn't, because they were all clearly right beside me, running down with me. And I turned my head for a second and turned back, and no one's there. But anyway, yeah, so I get back up to the top. I get back to the school. And then the dream ended. And I guess the moral is, things are trippy in the cold of your heart. The base. I went down to the base of myself. Something deep and cold in me. That could have been maybe judgments, racism, something like that. And, or, judgments, basically. Because I was, like, scared of them. Or just fears as well. Could have been fears. Because, like, I don't know what, at that point, the only thing I saw with a family like that was Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the first one from the 70s, which is tricky because I'm heading in the 70s song right now. So I don't know, maybe that was like a deep fear in me. And then I got back and climbed out of it. I made the trudge up the hill. Because from what I understand, going downwards in a dream is going into your like negatives, down into your caves, where your true absolute stuff is. Like you're more into yourself, and you sometimes don't want to stay down in a dream. If you go down in a dream, if you can get aware in your dreams, you don't want to wake up in the down, because in your waking life, if you don't deal with it, you'll have like bad situations. But if you wake up and then deal with it, deal with what was down there, then you deal with it. But if you're aware and you go back up, then that's going up, up into the heavens. But it's all still in you. So either way, if you went down in the dream and woke up, or woke up after you came back up, still gotta deal with whatever the heck was going on within you. It's just that you'll have a different trajectory depending on if you woke up on the down or if you woke up on the up. But it's all still something to deal with, to clear out. Anyway. So long. Like, okay, wait, what I'm saying is, you'll be dealing it with, if you go on the down, you'll deal with the down. You'll deal with it down. If you come up, you'll deal with it. You'll deal with it in a happier state, I guess. A more heavenly state, quote unquote. Or if you wake up on the down, you'll kind of deal with it more in a hellish state. But either way, whatever the issue was, is still there. And it's still there to clear. So you could clear it in a, like a positive outlook, or clear it in a tumultuous outlook, turmoilless outlook. But you still have to clear it. And it's all still going to have to be experienced. It's all still going to have to go through you. But it doesn't have to show up in your environment it can just happen within you. But the more you don't deal with it, the more it's going to grow into your environment, and then situations will be like physically happening to like make you look at it. The faster you just get on with it and accept, beyond accepting it, going right through it, letting it go through you, is the faster you will feel better, and the less of it you'll have to see. Because the more you suppress, the stronger it comes. Anyway, so long. Beyond, yonder, not here, no now. I can see inside your head. I know what you say, but I'm thinking maybe it's just an excellent dream.